where they was hitting him with the baton. They was hitting him in his shins, trying to break his shin, hitting him hard. What's up with YouTube? It's your boy Iamonio, and I'm back with another video. Hey, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, man, go subscribe to the channel, leave a thumb up on this video if you like this video. Hey, this video is kind of similar to what happened to Tyre Nichols, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all now, if what happened with these officers happened to them officers in Memphis with Tyre Nichols, they gonna tear Memphis up. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Hey, I'm from Memphis. If y'all new to the channel, man, y'all don't know, I'm from Memphis. And I'm resigned in the state where everything big at. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. But let's go and get into it, man. These are the 4 officers that supposed to deal what they did, allegedly, to Tommy Mcglothen Jr., y'all. He was 44 years old when this happened a couple years ago.
Past 18 months, KSLA has shown you shaky cell phone video obtained from a witness.
And I'm gonna be all over the picture because y'all know I can't show
and video show Mcglothen
them doing what they doing, but I will explain to y'all what they doing to them.
2020.
Why the video
tonight,
going
Dominique
on.
Ben followed the trial and has actual dash cam videos that you will see.
Here's a picture right here
KSLA
of Tommy.
News 12. Dom.
I have the dash cam videos from the 4 police officers' cars that night. They provide a clearer picture of Tommy Mcglothen Jr. and what the Caddo District Attorney says is negligent homicide and malfeasance. I want to warn you that the video you're about to see is hard to watch.
I can't let y'all watch it.
I got to look at 48 minutes of him sitting in the back of a police car, breathing several times a minute, trying to breathe, etc., where he was in obvious extremis. It was clear to me what was going on with him.
Right now, they putting him in the car. He looking limp. He looking limp right now.
Is talking about. In an interview with me over a year ago, he said Tommy Mcglothen Jr. needed medical care. We discovered dash cam video from court filings. It is revealing a clearer picture of Mcglothen and the back of that patrol car. Before the dash cam, this cell phone video obtained by KSLA News 12 is the only account the public has seen showing what happened to Tommy Mcglothen Jr. An eyewitness gave video to KSLA News 12 Investigates of Mcglothen trying to wrestle free from police.
It don't look like he moving to me.
Once before an officer appears to uppercut Mcglothen. Another officer repeatedly hit him with a baton
trying to break his leg,
while Mcglothen was held face down. And less than 30 seconds after that, Mcglothen clearly handcuffed and
got
stood
kicked
up
in the chest
before a male officer shoves him hard to the ground.
He didn't shove him, he kicked him in the chest.
An officer is walking him to a squad car when Mcglothen's face appears to slam off the hood.
They airborne him, they punching him, he spit on the woman.
The dash cam video picks up with the cell phone could not capture.
But they done broke his legs, y'all, because he can't stand up.
Dumping him headfirst into the back of the patrol car. It was
they done broke his legs and then they saying he acting stupid.
Did I make mistakes in this investigation? Absolutely, I made mistakes.
And former chief...
He ain't made no mistakes, man, because it's clearly showing y'all what didn't happen. And they overlooked it. So... that's not a mistake. That's done on purpose.
Raymond didn't place any officers on administrative leave until the day KSLA released this cell phone video showing the final moments of Mcglothen's life. During that same time period, City Councilwoman Lavette Fuller emailed Raymond requesting a full account of what happened. The former chief said officers were able to force Mcglothen into the back of a patrol unit as he continued to resist. Here is what the video shows.
It's 4-on-1.
He'll spit on your job.
He breathing hard, y'all. I know y'all can hear him breathing. They broke his legs.
KSLA News 12 has also learned earlier in the day this officer responded to a call from concerned family about how he was acting. In fact, Mcglothen had at least 2 encounters with police that day before his violent encounter with police. Dashcam video shows him right there in a dark shirt, blue jeans, and a red turban. Family members called officers to try and get Mcglothen committed. They told the officer he is paranoid schizophrenic. and had been off of his medication for a couple of months.
Given the situation right now, may not really fit our criteria where we can commit him yet. But for the time being, until he gets a little bit more out of hand here, it's just not going to fit what we can commit him for.
Hours later, Tommy Mcglothen, or Dale Bay as he liked to be called, was in the back of another patrol unit after that violent encounter.
All we're gonna do is we're gonna slip this on top of your head, all right?
Firefighters were called to check him out. It was 8:05 p.m. when he was taken out of that.
That didn't look like a spit-resistant bag, man. That looked like a plastic bag to me. Now, my eyes might be, my eye might be deceiving me, but the bag was shining. The spit-resistant bags, they don't look like that. It's let me see, man. I'm gonna go back and see just for y'all, man. Just for y'all. Let's see.
Violent encounter.
Tell me what it like to y'all.
Slip this on top of your head, all right?
Firefighters were called to check him out. It was 8:05 p.m. when he was taken out of that car.
I don't even see nothing to bandage up.
You can hear emergency crews saying they don't see anything to patch up. Their assessment took.
They constantly dragging the man because the man can't stand up. They broke his shins. They ain't mentioning it. If I could show y'all back in the video where they was hitting him with the baton, they was hitting him in his shins, trying to break his shins, hitting him hard. They were hitting him hard. Now, if y'all want to go watch it, just type in Tommy Mcglothen Jr. and the videos, and they'll show you what went on.
8 seconds, and by 8:06, they were putting him back into the patrol unit.
Come on, man. Stand up, man. Stop playing, man. Stand up. Stop playing.
They laughing. They they stand up, stop playing. Man, you done hit this man, and do you not know the shit hurt when you hit the car though? When you bump into the car with your shin, or you bump your shin against anything, it hurt. And somebody hitting your shin with force with a steel rod. Come on, man. Now that bag don't look plastic to y'all.
By 8:35, officers checked on him again, but Tommy Mcglothen Jr. was unresponsive. From the initial time he was put in the patrol car at 7:47 p.m., it was 48 minutes with no medical care. Tommy Mcglothen Jr. died at the hospital.
He died at the hospital or died in the back of a police car. Like, he clearly not in the hospital. He might be at the hospital, but he's not in the hospital. He died in the back of a police car.
Officers Brian Ross, James LeClaire, Triana McCarter, and Demaria Johnson have pleaded not guilty. They were indicted on negligent homicide and malfeasance charges. The criminal trial is set for December 13th. The family has filed a federal civil lawsuit. That trial date in federal court has not been set. I've also reached out to the Sheverport Police Department and the mayor's office for comment. The mayor's office said they can't comment because of pending litigation. We are told that Substitute Police Chief Wayne Smith plans to make a comment after this video airs. Chandler.
Times to apprehend dangerous suspects, then I think the public would have a better understanding of why these incidents occur.
All 4 Shreveport police officers on trial in the death of Tommy Mcglothen Jr. are acquitted on all charges.
So, like I said in the beginning of the video, Memphis, don't try that. Don't try that, Memphis. Well, what happened with Tyree and what happened with this fella right here, man, Memphis, don't try that. It's a different ball game up there. It's not Shreveport. It's not. We know that. Y'all know that. If it, man, just Google it.
Being with us tonight on NBC 6 News, I'm Dan Jovic.
And I'm Jackie Jovic. Triona McCarter, Brian Ross, Demaria Johnson, and James LeClaire are all cleared of all charges of malfeasance in office and negligent homicide. It is tonight's top story. NBC 6's Shirley Busico joins us now, sharing what unfolded in court and what led to the judge's ruling. Shirley?
Tommy Mcglothen's family tried to have him committed on the day he died because they feared he would get into a confrontation and hurt someone or possibly himself. But police didn't believe it was warranted. Hours later, he died. Today, the officers charged with his death were acquitted.
I am heartbroken by this decision, and I'm very disappointed by this decision.
After 4 days of testimony from 28 witnesses, all 4 Sheverport police officers charged in the death of Tommy Mcglothen are cleared.
We're all super happy. You know, this case should have never been prosecuted. These guys, all 4 of those officers, did their job the way they're trained.
That's not how the Mcglothen family.
Do y'all not hear that? So y'all leave somebody y'all beat unattended in the back of a squad car and give them attention, then the attention saying ain't nothing wrong with them when y'all actually forgot to explain to them what you done did to the man? Man.
Not only have I lost my brother, but I've lost my sense of community. Those that are placed in a position to serve and protect, I no longer have trust in them at all.
For officers to be able to let a man die unresponsive in the back of the police car and walk away free and not being disciplined for it. So I just feel like it just set the bar higher for more corruption here in Sheverport.
Get the car, man. Stop acting stupid, man.
Mcglothen, who was suffering a psychotic episode, died in the back seat of a Sheverport police vehicle after a struggle with the officers.
And this whole premise that he was left unattended for 45 minutes, which was the narrative not only throughout the state's prosecution, but through the media and social media, that was a false notion. That did not occur, and that's the shame of it. These officers were drugged through the mud for almost 2 years.
Of course, our hearts go out to Mr. Mcglothen's family. His death is tragic. But as Mr. Wells said in his opening statement, it was misplaced blame. These officers did not do anything wrong, and we're happy that they will be, or that they have been acquitted at this point.
Oh boy. Police.
Prosecutors argue the officers who had encountered Mcglothen previously in the day used excessive force and then failed to get him medical help, a combination of factors that led to his death.
None of the state's medical experts testified or could establish a cause of death, and they eliminated everything that the officers did. They eliminated the strikes to get him in compliance.
So I wonder, did the family get somebody to go check him out? Because dealing with the corruption, you can pay somebody to not find nothing. You can pay somebody to overlook things. You know what I'm saying? Money talk. So I mean, you can't trust everybody that somebody else go out there and get. You get somebody yourself and see if they can find something, because evidently, you know, everybody against the man and against his family, because ain't nobody trying to speak up. They know what happened. They talking about the video didn't come, the dash cam didn't come to after. Man.
Eliminated the use of baton. They eliminated They eliminated the use of the baton. Like they didn't break his legs before he went. They didn't show no X-rays. In the vehicle.
But the family's attorney says the fight isn't quite over yet.
So what I think what actually happened was he suffocated from that bag. He suffocated from that bag, but by not being tight around his neck, didn't leave no bruises or nothing. They couldn't find out because they left him in the car for so long with that bag on his head. He probably ran out of oxygen. That's probably what it was. And they probably didn't even look for that.
I want to continue to pursue this matter in the civil courts and seek justice. We are not giving up.
A civil wrongful death suit filed by the Mcglothen family is still winding its way through federal court. Dan and Jackie.
All right, Shirley, thank you very much. Prosecutors would not comment today. The 4 officers have been on administrative leave for the past 2 years. It's not yet known whether they'll choose to go back to work.
Hey, it's a sad story, y'all. But we as the people, man, we got to stop acting up to get these folks called on us, because we know these folks ain't on our side. We gotta do right amongst each other, man. Love on each other, man. Care for one another. Look out for each other, man, for sure. But we as the people, we gotta do better amongst one another. But anyway, man, this video was asked of me by this person right here, and I got it done. It's your boy Iamonio, man, and I'm checking now. Peace.